Hey guys, it's Brad.
And this is Mary.
Welcome to Fitness Tested. Today we are talking about the brand new Saucony Endorphin Elite.
So this shoe is what Saucony is saying is their absolute best racer. I think they are putting it more towards the marathon distance. However, I think it would be a great option for shorter distances as well. So that's 10K, half marathon, that sort of thing. It is extremely different than the Pro 3. So there is a lot going on here that we're going to go over and kind of discuss what is different and why we would choose one versus the other in a certain racing situation.
So let's dive into the specs and kind of talk through exactly what the shoe is about. From first glance, you can see this is a big shoe. It is built on World Athletic Association's specs as far as maximum amount of cushion and that sort of thing. It does feature one plate in the middle of the shoe, and Mary will kind of talk through that. It's called their speed roll plate. But from the outset, this is a beautiful looking shoe. It's got a lot of cushion to it.
For sure.
A lot of foam. And so for those of you who really like that amount of cushion, you're really going to like it. So let's dive into the specs.
Yeah, absolutely. So it does weigh about 7.2 ounces for a men's 11 and about 6.5 ounces for a women's 10.5 or so. We did actually get the scale out here. We were curious to see how much it weighed compared to the Pro 3. So surprisingly, it is a little bit heavier than the Pro 3. We were kind of scratching our heads at first going, okay, why is that the case? Why would this shoe be heavier if it is Saucony's fastest shoe? So we did kind of take a look at it. We wanted to see what was going on. We did some comparison, and it looks like it does have, of course, about 3 millimeters extra compared to the Pro 3. And it does have more cushion. So it also uses a different type of foam. So it's using the Power Run HG foam. So it is going to be a different, more responsive, bouncy foam. Looking at it, it was kind of hard to tell if it was a poured foam or a pressed. And it is pressed. It does have those beads that have been kind of smashed together to have that foam that is very specific to Saucony. So it is, a different foam, but it is going to be a little bit more dense, a little bit more cushiony, a little bit more bouncy to it. So that's why it is weighing a little bit more. And again, you do have a little bit more cushion and a little bit less outsole. So you do have just the most amount of cushion that you can get in a shoe for racing.
And so one of the things too that we looked at is we did look at the outsole, and so you've got a different type of rubber on the outsole on the Endorphin Elite compared to the Pro 3. You're also going to notice that there is the exposed plate that is there as well in the Pro 3. The opening is a little bit bigger, but you've got rubber in the forefoot and you've got a rubber on the outside of the heel, which tends to be when people heel strike, that's going to be the spot where they tend to hit most often. And so it's targeted rubber basically in the spots that they want it to. You can also look at it and you can notice this thing has a massive roll to it. Basically from here forward is where you're getting most of that roll. And what Saucony's wanting to do with this shoe is they are making it so that you stay up on that toe as much as possible. And so that is one thing that you'll notice when you look at it is just how much roll is in that forefoot to the shoe.
For sure.
So Mary has tried the Endorphin Elite on. She has also tried the Pro on, not at the same time, but we are going to have her do a blind taste test, really.
Yes.
To see what the difference is between the Endorphin Elite and the Endorphin Pro 3, both from Saucony.